The containment of the spread of the virus amid calls to reopen sections of the economy, it has emerged that all hotel workers will be subjected to tests every 2 weeks once their facilities are reopened. The Tourism and Hospitality Protocols on Health and Safety released by the ministry also recommends a ban on buffet meals so as to facilitate social distancing and ensure the safety of clients. Faizal Ahmed looks at the regulations set by the ministry as the tourism sector prepares to reopen.
The publications of the guidelines are a step closer to reopening a sector said to have borne the greatest brunt of the COVID-19 pandemic across the world. The protocols are targeted at tourism, conservation and aviation sectors in Kenya. For hotels, they are expected to regularly disinfect and sanitize food serving stations, dining tables and chairs to be spaced at least 1.5 meters apart, while bar stools are to be set 1.5 meters apart as well. Facilities are also encouraged to use spaces like gardens, gazebos and terraces. Guests shall not be allowed to serve themselves from a buffet. Tourist service vehicle operators shall be required to comply with the general provisions of the protocol, which include a valid COVID-19 free certification for core staff not more than 14 days old. They are also encouraged to minimize walk-in clients and encourage online bookings. For safari vehicle minibuses, land cruisers and similar vehicles, the carrying capacity shall not exceed 7 passengers. 23-seater coaches, the capacity shall not exceed 14 passengers. For 33-seater coaches, the carrying capacity shall not exceed 20 passengers. However, operators in the sector say that the new protocols will end up increasing the price of services offered.
People think that because of COVID now there's going to be good deals, everything's going to be cheaper. I don't think that's the case, because now if we're going to put 50% of the number of seats in a vehicle, if we've got a 20-seater vehicle and we're only allowed to carry 10, then obviously the cost is going to be much higher.
The operators say they expect local tourism to take off immediately before the government opens up international borders.
That is going to take a while before that starts. We're going to see more of family travel, more of travel where people who are close friends who want to travel together.
For airline operators, the protocols require them to implement proportionate health check procedures as appropriate according to the risk assessment, deepening and increasing the frequency of airline and cabin cleaning, and providing masks for passenger and crew, and ensuring that they are in use during the flight.
Those measures will be adapted to the aviation industry. It means that through the passengers' experience path, all those measures need to be implemented.
According to the Africa Airlines Association regulations, cabin crew will now have to be trained in handling passengers who might exhibit COVID-19 symptoms while on a flight.
The crew members should be trained to identify a case on board, and also there are some measures in case where there is any doubt on the passengers on board to be COVID-19 infected.
Only passengers and airport workers and facilitators will be allowed in the airport and terminals. Routine sanitization and disinfection of airport facilities and equipment and promotion of clean air in the terminals and lounges is expected. The protocols shall be subject to regular review to enhance or reduce containment measures as new information about the virus becomes available. Specifically, monitoring and review shall be conducted at least after every 21 days in the first 3 months of implementation. Faizal Ahmed, Citizen TV, Nairobi.